It's time to find out what's behind the curtain in the bookstore. Let's find out. Oh my gosh, I already went back here. I didn't open the door though. Ghostly silhouette of a hairdresser. Androgynous portrait of a man. Looking at the unmanly haircut threatens my masculinity. That's pretty frail to begin with, I suspect.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be
like
locked.
10. Oh man, knock on the door. Oh, knock the door with a key. I mean, that's the way to do it, right? If I have the key.
After exerting some force, you manage to turn the key. It's eerily silent. The door slides slightly open, letting a draft of cold air into the room.
Okay, good.
You feel the tiny hairs on the back of your neck rise up, as if someone's standing right behind you.
He is. It's Kim. Look, right here.
Outside, the wind howls in from across the bay. The building at Rue de Saint-Ghislain stands like a matchbox on its side, with men inside, like little wooden sticks, ready to catch fire. A panicking woman squeezes the pendant around her neck until it leaves a mark inside her palm. A man, a few meters away, stands frozen with a key in his hand. Somewhere inside, a spider is spinning its web.
I'm gonna let Kim go first.
You're the one in charge.
Why? Why am I in charge? Well, look, see? We're dead. You've killed us, Kim. Oh, you want to talk?
What is this place?
It's an adventure. Beyond the Veil. Looks like a gym. Yeah, I think it looks like a gym.
Yes, but no one's been here in ages. I doubt the electricity still works. We should find a flashlight if we want to go on. There should be one in my kinema.
An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
If there's a reason no one's been here for ages. Let's go get the flashlight.
The lieutenant nods.
Okay, but I want to look at this real quick. It's not that dark. But, okay. Let's go and get the flashlight. You scaredy cat. We'll be back. Over here. I found it.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Toolbox, I
A
suspect.
metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
I'm gonna take the flashlight.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Lets you see
I'm taking the
things
other stuff
in
too.
dark you would otherwise miss.
Like the pry
The
bar.
pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand.
Yeah.
Heavier than you'd think. Cold and heavy, like truth. You feel like you're reunited with truth once more. Useful for
That's a
opening
stretch.
all sorts of doors and lids.
Yeah, let's take the train cutters as
The
well.
handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap go the cutters. In your pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge.
Okay. Cool. Bunch of new stuff. Tools. Do I have to put them in my hand? Like this? I do. Oh my gosh, look at this. I'm gonna take it off for now. Okay. Let's get back. Go look at the gym. What? What keeps popping up here? Erotica. Okay. Glad I wasted time with that. Move, lady. We're in a hurry. Get to the gym. Time to get swole. Okay. Flashlight. Like the flashlight. Citrus Fortis. Oh, Sidious. Something like that. Wall bars. They look unsafe. How about this? Oh yeah, don't try to pick it
A
up.
barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates.
What's it? 90? 90. It's 180 plus the bar is what? 30? 35? I don't think you can pick it up, man.
It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with. There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. I'm not gonna pick that up. There was a... oh, tab. Okay. What is this? A shot put ball. Oh, it's worth $13. Nothing else here. Let's go upstairs. Ooh, so spooky in here. Glad I grabbed a flashlight now. Old window panes and debris. Oh man, this place is fucking dark. It's so dark. A large demijohn full of strange liquid. Wild animals stare at me in the dark. Scary motherfuckers. Oh. Oh, look at those shadows. I don't like this place. Airship rotors. 24-hour window repair shop. Ooh, money. Naked mannequin torso. Where are the clothes that used to display? Probably stolen, right? Moth bitten. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here.
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes like some ancient cave mural. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board.
Well, let's check out the drawings.
These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out
that an elf?
autumnal candle welkins, casting wax-based magic.
I don't know what a welkin is, but I'm gonna guess elf.
Translucent welkins, with organs shining under their skin.
Gross.
And even ether welkins, hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
This one? This is important.
It's Vara Hamira, a high welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-welkin races will be purged. The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with welkin, green welkin, dread welkin, and the high welkin to rule them all.
Ooh. And in the darkness, bind them.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little welkin creatures.
Why would they spend so much time? Ooh. Are they real? I have so many questions. One of them's a supremacist.
Political commentary. That one has a great beard too.
Why would I spend so
Some
much
people
time on this?
really like building a world, I think. Even if it's just for a game.
Just a game. Okay.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
Let's look at the photos
The
now.
photo collage depicts barren,
Collage.
icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones. You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreals,
Glaciers.
yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden. Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog or morphine, a much-needed respite from our own world. A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario. A desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe."
Okay. Schedule must be this here.
This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money.
And money.
Minimi stands for a mini-meeting. It's part of a bigger framework for managing work called RUN. Station 41 tried to implement it a few years ago, but failed.
Oh. What
As
happened?
time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Okay, I don't understand
Looks like
that.
they didn't make it.
A note in
Is
the
that the
bottom
game?
left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details." The handwriting
inspect the
is
notes.
only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: "Call in, tune out," "Wirral untethered," and "Heat death of the universe."
Well, we did the heat death one, right?
Outside, a cold wind wraps the building in its bosom. Snowflakes in the wind. An old woman passes what the locals call the doomed commercial area. She tries hard not to look at the bookstore windows. It's unwise.
Alright, well. These look like, what, little lockers, mailboxes, something? Let's look at that first. Developers of the most advanced RPG in the universe.
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker, the mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. The whole thing resembles Kadran mosaic tiles. Very pedantic.
I don't know what some of those words are. How do I know what Kadran mosaic tiles are supposed to look like? Yeah.
History classes, students with their textbooks open, studying the roots of our civilization. Those aquarelle blue tiles looked beautiful in the sun.
Okay, well, what am I looking
Radio
at?
frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9.
6,
Some
7,
written
9.
notes, too. Sparse and cryptic.
Yeah, well, what are they for?
Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries.
Does it?
Very advanced.
Elaborate piece of art. The anatomy of the
Perhaps.
curse.
The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled
Where?
The Game Master Frequency.
Over here,
A
maybe?
note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants.
Who's the game master?
Someone very important.
Ooh.
A conductor for the hundreds of story threads that pass through the Game Master's frequency.
Okay, well, who's playing?
Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like.
Sounds like a pain.
There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
Why do you say that?
The schedule. I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
What else?
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages.
Okay. What do we have here? Another door. What is this?
This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired
Why
framework.
do we call it a heart?
The keyboard has a rectangular on-off button. A piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
The radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
You think I should turn it on? I want to turn it on.
We have one of these down at the station, but I never really learned how to use it.
Okay, I'm turning it on then.
The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open.
I'm gonna look inside.
It's empty like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected.
This is where the memory should go.
He says after saying doesn't know how to use it. Let's push play. Probably have to put something in there, I bet.
Nothing happens.
Yeah. And print.
Nothing happens.
Okay, that's probably something I have to put in there. What, Kim?
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
Well, it said the most advanced RPG. Someone tried to exercise the curse? No. Undercover counterintelligence? No. Failed business. What the hell were they making? Oh, they're making a game. How come that's not in here at all? So maybe I'll do the undercover counterintelligence.
No, that's not it.
Ugh.
I think
You better not say failed thing.
looks like one of
failed
those
business.
popular pen and paper role-playing games.
That's what I
Only
wanted to
these
say.
people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
Has anyone ever done this before?
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Graz, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry.
Not in Revachol West, among the ruins.
But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an interinsulary game before. We just don't have the technology.
No. On our way. What do you think happened?
No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard.
What was
Indeed,
it?
those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the We Were board game, with heat death thrown in.
Heat death is a odd choice. A
Super
final
cool.
end to everything.
Someone should give them millions of real immediately. This game is too good to be left unfinished.
Wonder what the
Indeed,
commentary is
it's
here.
ambitious and untethered from reality, but
Ah, it's not the curse. World is cold, lonely.
it's too late for that, I'm afraid. Okay, let's keep moving.
All right. Did I? Oh, I got my shot put ball. A malignant entity. Oh, in the fireplace. Okay. Well, this is the fireplace here. I might go behind it. But I don't want to leave yet. I don't want to leave there either. What? Emma's atelier? What? Let's look in here. Money, please. Slipstream. That's a type of boat, right? Like the boat that one lady had. Slipstream again. Okay. Did I already look at that? Oh. Production schedule. Filament memory. Oh, I bet I can put this in the computer. Let's put it in.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering.
Insert
Casting
the
the
production
framework
schedule.
Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking.
Hit play.
A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1.
Okay.
Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
Schedule. Why did you call me Fortress Accident? Oh, are you a machine or are you alive?
Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old and my name is Yvonne. Now
Yvonne?
please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
I think so.
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid.
Let's see. No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say, where are you? How did you know where I am?
I work as a repeater at the East Insulindian repeater station. It's my job to know where you are, Fortress Accident. As for me, well, I am sitting in my cubicle, surrounded by a wall of radios.
That sounds awful.
On an island on the river Esperance, a small woman, all skin and bones, sits in a room filled with audio equipment. Thousands of tiny lights are reflected back from her prescription lenses, like stars in the dark.
Can't see her though.
Now please tell me the reason for your call, Fortress Accident. The filament you have inserted into the reader.
You mean that glowing thing I put inside? Oh, yes.
That was a question. Have you inserted it into the core?
Yes.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Repeat? Did I already say it once?
Password. Of course it would have a password. That's why there's a human administrator involved.
Please open this thing.
I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder, Fortress Accident. Without filing a warrant with Lintel, I cannot give you access to this filament.
Oh,
I'm afraid we are not doing that, unless we want to wait for a month.
no.
Now, can you please repeat the password?
No, I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
Oh,
Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later.
Fortress Accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
no. I'm
Thank
gonna find
you,
a password.
and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine.
Okay. Guess we'll see if we can find the password.
An iron safety curtain curves before your eyes, folded like a bellows. It covers half the room, blocking the way into a colossal industrial
Half the room?
chimney. This must be where the entity lives.
I'll knock on it.
What an odd thing to do. Nothing happens.
I'm knocking it harder.
Still nothing. No one's
Even
home.
harder. It's probably gonna hurt me.
Those curtains
Ah!
prove to be surprisingly
it.
sturdy. Your fist hurts now. If this is really
Ugh.
the entrance to the chimney, then there must be a furnace somewhere as well.
Can
Yeah.
you please try to refrain from attacking random things?
Yeah, I knew I shouldn't have done that. I want to see what's on the other side. That makes it significant. This is the chimney.
Ghosts aren't real. Didn't your parents tell you that? In any case, there's no way we can get in right now. Let's investigate further.
Okay, fine. When you're right, you're right. Melting snow? What's that? Postcard? That's all that was up there. Okay, nothing else here. I think I can try this door over here now. Oh boy. I want a quick save. I don't like the look of this situation. Let's look at this glove box or drawer first. Oh yeah, money. It's in the
You see
fridge.
a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's
think it's a
eyes
fridge.
are glowing red.
Ooh, I don't like the red.
The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy?
Giant
The
ice
lieutenant
bear.
doesn't answer. His eyes are glued to the animal. A sharp slice of light shines out from its mysterious belly door.
Crack open the
A
door.
gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator.
Who'da thunk?
The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him keep holding onto his gun.
The
Look
shelves
inside.
are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name Revachol Ice City.
This came
A
from the
handwritten
store.
note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
Let's take the note.
You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Why wouldn't I look at them? Well, they're all the way in my pocket now. Ice cream
A
wrapper.
friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge.
Yeah, what's
Good
it doing in
question.
here?
It looks like an ice cream fridge.
Called a freezer.
I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice. What is even
Hyper
worse,
carnivore.
the bear is still costing them money to this day.
The fridge buzzes with energy. The electricity bill on this thing must be catastrophic.
Catastrophic. Sure, they'd shut it off eventually. Not being paid after all. Ice cream maker. Oh, hidden doorway. Get back there. Ah, I figured it out. Let's look at the pipes. Busted guns. Ooh. Maybe my gun.
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
Have a flashlight. Look around the room.
Seems like an old bunker from the revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. Must be an old weapons cache.
Are these the rifles up here? Oh yeah, there's some up there. A cache. There's a hole in the wall.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look?
Yeah, I
Your
do.
hand reaches deep into darkness and spiderwebs. Rummaging around, you find rusty rifles hidden away.
Well, it's not that surprising.
Are these any good?
I don't know.
Most of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest. But one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a
Cool.
fine wood stock, in better cosmetic order than the others.
This one looks nice.
That's a rare sight. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own way.
This is not what he actually said. An old Belle McGraw from the Revolution. What does it mean? A rifle
It
here?
means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say.
Might come in
He
useful.
likes this find.
Heh. Mine, Kim. Cool. Interact. Oh, the note from the fridge.
The
Oh,
note
that's
is
where I
written
click,
with
up
a blue
there.
pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Does it say anything interesting?
This
I'll read it over
is
my shoulder.
tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active.
Read the note.
Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe.
Probably Kuno. Remember, I punched him in the
You'll
face.
find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Sully Swaff.
You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. So it's not the fridge, because the fridge is empty. I know the filament. Who's the illiterate? Yeah. Yes. Where's the frozen ice cream maker?
I don't know. I assume it's somewhere close to the ice bear fridge.
Yeah. I assume so as well. So I can
The
actually look at
front
these
of
now.
this quarterly journal features a large
I want to flip
satirical.
through the
To your
pages in a hurry
disappointment,
here.
there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. After rifling the pages with your thumb several times,
Table of
the
contents.
magazine is divided into several sections. International developments, Kunst,
I'm not going to read that right now. Damage ledger, which I've already interacted with. Okay. More guns up here. Alright, let's find the frozen ice cream maker. Maybe it's this. What do you bet I can't open it? Hey, it's still running.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
Turn the ice cream crank.
Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance, you hear water dripping.
Let's try to crack open
You
the
slip
lid.
your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good grip.
Pry bar
If you
would
want
help.
to try again, then you need to have the pry.
Yeah. Let's get the pry bar. Tools, pry bar. Let's get rid of the bag. Try that shit
This
again.
orange machine is buzzing like an old
3%.
submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
I'm not gonna try a 3%. There's probably something I can do to raise that around here somewhere.
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
Ooh, let's do the black one. If it unfreezes, it'll open up better.
Something close to you dies with a soft.
Why did you do that?
The black one leads to the ice cream maker. No, I know why I did it, but it wasn't any of these reasons.
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Not happy with
The
my
electric
choices.
distribution board now has one cable missing.
Yeah. Now can I open this?
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
Oh, pry bar's not strong enough? I need a better pry bar. Maybe if I take the flashlight out and use it two-handed.
This orange machine is dead
No.
still.
What if it's in my left hand? Maybe I'm a lefty.
This orange machine is dead still.
Huh. Well, what if I don't have the pry bar at all? So that's giving me a minus 20.
This orange machine.
Ugh. Damn it. Ooh. Give me some drama. Clothes. Drama. Would that go over my shirt, which is minus suggestion, but I like. Yeah, I like some drama. We don't want no drama. Okay, something right here. Some money, some health. Stairs? What's this? Ooh, I can see people walking. Oh, money. God, I'm like not even halfway with enough money. I don't want to leave. The walls collapsed. Let's check this out.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace. coloring it pitch black.
Let's look inside the furnace.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs.
What are you doing?
Just fuck, leave me alone. I think I can hear someone talking
Wait,
upstairs.
really? Maybe it's coming from behind those safety curtains we saw upstairs.
That's how we got in here. Oh no, the safety curtains, the iron ones. Hello. Let's do it.
You muster
Oh,
all your
come on.
strength and yell.
Hee.
Your dehydrated, hungover throat can produce little more than a dry. A lifetime of smoking and drinking will do that to you.
Kim,
The
why don't you
chatter
do it?
from the chimney continues on as before. You seem then
No
again.
impression.
Maybe it's worth actually trying something up there.
Maybe you should let your voice rest, officer. Try again later.
I feel like kicking it's gonna hurt me again. What is this thing? A
Looks like
furnace?
Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney. No one has used it in ages. No signs of any
Only
recent.
dead rats. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't want to kick it. It's just gonna hurt my poor feet. What else is around here? Guess we can go try those stairs. Can't believe my crowbar isn't good enough. I have to click on it. Oh, hey. Okay, but now what? Rifle. Shot put ball. Oh, I wonder if I can go sell it. Oh, to sell it would be a sin. I definitely want to sell it. I could make good use of it. Let's go sell something. I need money. I think there's a pawn shop down here. I think it's over here. Stairs. Are you the pawn shop? Yes.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Something I like to sell.
Sure. Let me have a look.
Access
Anything
my
else
menu.
you're thinking of selling?
Postcard. Happy couple. I think that's Kim's pen. He'd not be happy if I sell that. I need the ammonia. Empty cassette case. 13. I don't think I need this. Do I keep this? Do I not? $13 would help. God, I should keep it. I don't have anything to sell.
Another time, perhaps.
Alright, let's get out of here. What's this?
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Yeah, there's nothing I need from there. What's up here?
The boom boxes on the shelf look well loved and well traveled.
I wanna see
One
more.
especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle.
Stereo
Just make
8.
sure it works before you buy it.
I don't want to buy it. What's in here?
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags. Others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty.
Dig up a truly cool figurine. 58%.
Everything in the house seems faded. Chipped.
Yeah. Dang it. I didn't get a cool toy. Okay. Oh, I could have gone on these stairs, I guess. I need more money. Otherwise, I sleep in the car tonight. What? Earthquake, you don't say. In fact, you said that last time. Okay, why does my pry bar not strong enough? Let's see if there's a fence or something I can cut open with my clippers. Okay, you're still here? The sun's going down, dude.
There he still is, looking
17%.
right through you.
Yeah. Can I do this yet?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
+1 drama. Look for my shirt. I guess I don't really need to get in. I already got through. Hey, kid. What else?
Kuno care?
Made him respect me.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Shut up, Kuno. Okay. Need some kind of lock to bust open. Anything over here? No. What's up, bird? It's indifferent to my approach. What's this? Is it another trash can? A locked one? What if I have these in my hand? Now what? Oh, look at that. Suggestion. What does this give me? Oh, esprit de corps and shivers. The suggestion is... Where's suggestion at? I thought it'd be up here. Right here. Charm men and women. Play the puppet master. Esprit de corps. I don't need a esprit de corps. What was the other one? Shivers? Yeah, I'll keep suggestion, I think.
A sturdy metal door guards this could be a way into the apartment building the smoking man
I need
vanished
more
into.
authority. Okay. I didn't level up, so I still can't get money from her yet. I have a feeling she's going to give me loads of money. Loads of it. Boy, I'm not sure. Search for the malignant entity. Ooh, wonder if I can get in with these clippers. I'll go back in there. Oh, flashlight. It's dark in here. Thank you. Let's go back up. I could still find the password, maybe. Maybe it's on here?
Your flashlight slides over. Some of the
Yeah.
writing has faded with age. The
Check the
handwriting
notes.
is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans. Call in.
No. Not there. Did I do everything over here? What?
Looks like someone tried to reconceptualize their business here.
I don't get it.
Look, the skis and rotorblades both bear the same Slipstream logo. It seems likely that they started out making one, failed to turn a profit, and then pivoted to producing the other.
Okay, which they start, which they pivot. I don't know why that matters.
That's a good question.
Yeah, we don't know anything
Not
for
quite.
sure.
You do know that there's something unusual about this company's business model.
Yeah, I didn't think anything to do with slipstreams. Really nothing else in here? Let's go back up here.
As before, an iron safety curtain curves before your eye. This is directly above the central furnace in the cellar.
I'll try to yell.
Again, your voice becomes a raspy croak mid-sentence. Sire, may we suggest something?
Sire?
Think of the yelling into the furnace as a grand performance. Use your chest voice. Perhaps it's not such a bad idea. Try it again, son.
Oh, okay. I'll go try it again. Let's go try it again, Kim. I think that was this way, right? Good thing I have this jacket. Help me yell with all my drama. Oh, it's over here.
A thick layer
Let me
of
try
coal
again.
dust covers the
83% this
furnace,
time.
coloring it pitch black. Something
Good.
breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease.
Ooh.
Then,
Hello?
This is the police. Who's there?
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safe.
Oh, she's gonna open it.
you hear a low rumble upstairs.
After you, officer.
Yeah, thanks. Scaredy cat. Don't make me do everything. Move! No! I don't want to talk to Kim. I don't want to talk to you, Kim. Pain in the ass. Ooh. You were right there. You didn't hear me knocking? Take my flashlight out. And I'll quick save it even. What do you got here? Dice. Hundreds of dice. Okay, so like D&D, I guess.
Hello. I'm Nia. Did you try knocking on my window? I
No.
must have missed you. I've been listening to my Melius.
That's why you didn't hear me knocking.
So what kind of die are you looking for?
She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
You know what? I should. I don't care about... You know what?
Then
That
how
one.
did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here.
Yeah, let's
Let's
talk
talk
dice.
dice. Did you have something specific in mind?
Why are you trying to sell me
I'm a
dice?
novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
As she speaks,
No.
her bone-like fingers fiddle with a ring. Her bones light, but her hands strong. Role-playing games? You know the one made by Fortress Accident. Does that count?
Let's see. Maybe. I'm not really sure why I'm here. That's not true. Let's look for something else. Answers. Yeah, I always spend money on dice.
Answers? How strange. These days people only come to me for dice and role-playing games.
Well,
I'm not sure how helpful I'll be, but go ahead and ask.
rows of precious stones and
It
minerals.
almost looks as if the stones and dice are a natural part of the room, growing out of the shells like stalagmites. No falsehoods are present. She's a novelty dice maker and doesn't have anything to hide. Ask what you need.
What do you know about the man who was lynched? Yeah, let's just get right into it.
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
Ugh, of course.
The lieutenant looks at his notebook, then the woman under the large window.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
Thanks, Kim.
I'm sorry, Detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
The daily ruckus. Do you often work Sunday nights?
It's an odd profession, making dice for people, but I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
Okay, so yes, I guess.
Well, there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard. During daytime, there are usually those kids, and lately I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike.
I don't buy it. I don't buy that she doesn't know anything.
She's heard of the murder, but did not see it, sire.
Stop calling me sire.
But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid. I might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from the darkness.
Because it's light inside and dark outside.
It's light here, but dark
See.
in the yard at night.
Called it.
It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside.
Yeah, it's really hard.
Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone.
I'll
She
thank you for your
nods.
answers.
Anything else, officer?
Let's see.
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
This is the big RPG, right? I think. So that one.
Yes. Fortress Accident. It's too bad they never finished their game.
That is too
The
bad.
Wiro Untethered die is a variation of a standard role-playing die. Only, instead of plants, it uses motives of ice and death. And loss, of course.
Of course.
Ice, death, loss. Sounds like you.
No, it doesn't. Shut up.
I'm thinking something made from alligator jawbone, cast in
Dang.
black resin. The reptile bone is as white as ice and dead as, well, death. For 7 real, I could have it ready in 8 hours.
Okay, I'll order it. I don't have to pay it now, do I?
Great. See you in 8 hours then. Was there anything else?
I'm gonna forget. No, there's nothing else, I guess. Oh, I pushed. What does Q do? There's nothing else to do here. Terrific. And now I don't have my flashlight. Can't see crap. Okay. So maybe I can talk to the bookstore lady and let her know her ghost isn't a ghost. Maybe she'll have the password I need. Put the flashlight away.
You're alive and well.
Obviously.
Don't keep me waiting now. What's in there?
In that dark sarcophagus.
The dark sarcophagus.
Yes, yes. How was it?
Tell her how ghastly it was. You know it's what she wants to hear.
I go. Charnel House of Failed Business Enterprises. That's what she already thinks it is. Nothing to see in there, just heaps of garbage. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one.
What else did you find? Did anything survive? No, of course not. Have you located the entity?
Yes.
You don't have anything of substance to tell her until you found that entity of hers.
How did I not find it yet? Was it not this girl? Get my flashlight back out. Maybe I have to ask her about what she listens to. Because it said they were in the furnace, and that's where she is, or like above it, or something. Let's go ask her more questions.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a dye?
Where are we anyway?
We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace.
Okay,
It's
see,
strange,
that's what I
know.
had to do. Ask him about the curse. Okay.
But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a
You
plus.
said you prefer being here to being at home, but now you're saying this is your home. It's not adding up, lady.
Creative.
Do you know anything about this curse?
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
How do you explain what happened to all the companies?
It's just capitalism. We only hear about tales of success, so it's often surprising to realize how many ventures actually fail.
Fair.
Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energy spared her somehow?
I would like to say she's a wise woman. Oh, whoa. Exploit her own daughter. I'm going number two.
Alright. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in racks? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
Still a separate building. Customers have trouble paying bills. Ugh, that's me.
And then there is me.
Yeah, how's your business
I've been
doing?
here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts.
How do
Not
you...
exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies.
How do you sell to
Strange,
people?
isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because she's so talented that she's been able to woo the curse.
Dedicated to your craft. If you're dedicated to your craft, I mean, there is no curse. You're just good at what you do. Yeah, a lot of
I was
inconsistencies.
just about to ask, what do you think? Do you think the curse
No.
is real?
Might be you that's causing this. Natural market fluctuations. But what if it's her? Like humming and hawing.
Exactly. Truth is always so disappointingly mundane and boring. But I'm glad we got this sorted out. Anything else I can help you with today?
I don't think so. Nope, not this one. Report back. Okay, see, I thought I could already have done that. That's why I came back. Nope.
That's all she has to say on the subject. She's been thorough and truthful as far as we can see.
Oh, do you know what happened to the other
More or
tenants?
less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
The RPG people, I think.
Oh, quite a lot of them spring to mind.
Hair salon, the gym. Let's check the
It
gym.
wasn't merely a gym, it was Artemitep's boxing club. A community project created to steer at-risk youth away from drugs and crime.
Oh. Maybe that's what Kuno needs.
Kuno? Who's Kuno?
So to file dead bodies.
Oh, you mean the kid with the sailor's mouth?
Uh-huh.
Yes, I've heard him yelling profanities in the backyard. I think it would take more than a gym to help that kid.
Probably true. It didn't really work, did it?
Didn't. If anything, it made the youth situation in Martinez even worse. At some point, someone started a rumor that the punching bag downstairs was full of amphetamines.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna want to open that.
You should have known it. It's not really full of that. No one would store their drugs like that.
Yeah.
Eventually, the coalition took away the funding and the club went bankrupt. This was a few years ago. It's gotten much more peaceful around the plaza ever since.
Stuffed
You
animals.
mean Mr. Fabron, the taxidermist? No, he mostly just did drugs.
I should have gone to the gym then.
But what drugs exactly?
No, I'm gonna let it pass.
Anything else?
Rotor blades. I seemed interested for
They
some
were
reason.
made by a company called Slipstream. After they pivoted from making rotor blades to skis,
That's the
the
direction it
chief
went.
executive took off on a vacation with all their money.
Oh.
Honestly, I think it's quite funny. I think he's still sending out holiday transmissions from Tulula or Tiumotiri or Hashtkor or wherever he is.
What do they say?
The usual, I imagine. That he's been thinking up all kinds of new business plans and can't wait to get started on them just as soon as he returns.
Men like that are a curse.
Yeah,
Sure.
I agree.
But Slipstream is history now. All their remaining assets got seized by the bailiffs in 47.
Is that my...
I have no
people?
idea why those skis and blades are still lying around in the house.
They
How
were
much
just
use?
the props. Why return them?
strange machine.
Fortress Accident, the radio game studio. They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once, I even saw two of them get into fisticuffs over Wiro.
Ooh.
They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seemed to be
Oh yeah, what does that
the
mean?
usual. They ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time.
Well, what went wrong?
Well, I did hear them talking at times. They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
Yeah.
She sounds almost mocking when she says that.
It did look quite impressive. Yeah, I think so.
Yes, but when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism. You know, how the markets are rigged to keep out new businesses and so on. In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic and to show up to work on time.
They're always
Showing
late.
up to work on time is hard. No, scratch that. Showing up to work at all is difficult, especially if you've been drinking.
She probably shows up at work on time, like she lives here. I would have supported them with all my money.
Not the wisest decision. You would have lost all your savings.
I didn't say I would give them all my savings. God.
The result is 1 on a 20-sided die.
Uh-huh.
Anything else?
Taxidermy bear in the
Oh
cellar.
boy, the fabled Revershow ICT. You're in for a treat here. The place
Tell
was
me.
owned by two guys who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing. The bear was one of them. Now ask me about their other ideas.
Oh, I will.
Indeed, what were the other ideas?
Yeah.
There was really just one, and it involved picking out the prettiest girls
Oh.
in the neighborhood and paying them 20 cents per hour to man the booth.
Oh.
And by man the booth, I mean slumped behind the counter with a face that could maim you if you ever dared to disturb their bored magazine browsing.
She did not like them.
Fritter does the same thing.
Hey, you're right. Reaction speed. Yeah, I would say that.
Employing silky teenage girls is a widespread practice, yes. Unfortunately, they always come in packs. I'm talking about acne-ridden girlfriends and gorilla-like boyfriends loitering near the shop. At least that's what happened with Ravishow ICT. And
Did it
they
scare
already
customers?
had the bear.
What about the bear?
The bear. Of course not. The bear was terrifying. No one
Yeah.
wants ice cream guarded by a hostile apex predator. To make matters worse, the fridge didn't work too well either, and half the ice cream came out malformed and partially melted.
Oh.
Eventually, Ravishow ICT lost the price war to its rival, Glacé 5000. Glacé 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents a piece, out of regular fridges.
With no bears? I wouldn't have done that. Sure, the bear was doing its best.
Maybe, because the taxidermist who made that bear definitely wasn't. Doing his best, I mean.
Yeah, how come?
He said that the bear was his vision beast. He said he met his vision beast while high on desiccants.
What are
Called it
desiccants?
Megatherion.
Ooh.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, sounds cool. Ah, drink water.
Megatherion, a mega wild beast.
A mega wild
It's
beast?
an imaginary beast that guides you through life
Yeah.
by telling
Okay.
you to do more drugs, mostly.
Okay.
A wise and noble beast, guiding you toward the land where the streets are paved with drugs.
I don't have a comment on drugs.
Understandable. You shouldn't do them. You're a police officer after all.
I don't think I'm gonna be the do drugs police officer in this playthrough.
Anyway, now you know the story of the fallen ice cream empire. Anything else? Another failed business, perhaps? I've been here for a long time.
Check the
There
mannequins.
used to be a fashion atelier here, but I have forgotten the head designer's name. They were doing well for a couple of years, until the insect rights activists came.
Insect rights? Yeah, what in the...
The atelier produced a certain collection that used chitin among the materials.
Is that how you say that?
Apparently
Chitin?
is made in the Occident,
I've always said
where
chitin.
it's extracted from beetle wings.
Chitin makes more sense. Ooh.
And you know how all kinds of political movements are big in the Occident. The activists shut down the biggest chitin supplier, which of course caused the price to skyrocket.
Oh,
And,
shocked.
naturally, all the most fashionable tastemakers refused to be seen in chitin from then on. The atelier went bankrupt before they could finish the collection.
I don't. You don't have any brains or feelings.
Actually, insects do have brains, but yes,
course.
I understand what you're saying. I think the protesters took it a little too
Barely.
far.
A small cluster of cells.
As she shifts around, you notice several dead flies on the windowsill in front of her. Legs up. They're not moving.
Yeah, because it's
Anything
stupid.
else?
I don't think I'm gonna
Good.
learn anything.
I hope it clarified things a bit. What else?
Okay. Now I can go tell her. Move, Kim. God, I'm always telling him to move. Get rid of my flashlight.
What have you found? And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them.
I talked to the entity.
A novelty dice peacemaker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery?
Sorcery?
Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
Jeez. A businesswoman.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
The narrative she's built herself, it does need tearing down.
Yeah, let's tear
She's
it down.
squeezing on the pendant too tight. A drop of blood in her palm. Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty is killing her. To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie, sire.
Says there's no curse because too many inconsistencies. Yeah, that's true. Just capitalism. Bankruptcy is a quirk of our economic system. That's true. Oh, I guess this is a lie. He became involved in arts darker than taxidermy and brought the void spirits down. Nah, that's not going to tear down her thing. I don't have an answer yet. I'm not going to say that. There's another entity, more malignant. Nah, I'm going to go with one of the top two. No curse because there are too many inconsistencies and just capitalism. I'll go with the first one.
Too many inconsistencies. What kind of talk is that?
Good luck persuading her. Some people can rationalize anything.
I'll go with the second one.
Yes, because her business consists of the psychic leech that's been feeding the curse.
Okay.
I see that you've fallen for her manipulation, detective.
No.
The investigation is over. I just hope that you haven't made anything worse by going in there.
Oh, I chose the wrong option.
Thank you for nothing. Please, do buy some books, or be on your way.
Wow. Total psychic collapse between you two right now.
I don't
There was
care, I
never
guess.
any other way this could have gone. She's just too...
I am
Yeah.
sorry we had to disappoint you, ma'am. Can we go now?
Yeah. Okay, I want to talk to the rich lady again, but I need to see what I need to level up to ask her for money again. Because I want that money. She's got it. I need it. And I bet my jacket helps too. Because it looks cool. I had a quick save. What's up, lady?
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Volition. That's all for now. Where's Volition? Right here. I already have 3. Keep my morale up. Okay. Accept changes. Oh, look at that. All this morale.
You're back. Good.
58%.
What can I help you with?
Just giving
Well,
your
you're
money.
doing it. Really put your back into it. Yell it from the top of your lungs.
Oh, can I have some money, ma'am? I'm not gonna say you're rich. I need money to keep living.
Of course. How much do you need?
Oh,
She's surprisingly nonchalant about this. If anything, your finally asking it has relieved some of the tension.
130. She'll give me 10,000, right? I'm not even gonna
That's
ask.
a good sum. Not too small. Not fantastically large.
She removes a few notes
Hell
and hands them to you.
yes!
The paper is cold and oily.
I'm gonna go
the
give this
touch.
to Gart.
So, I hope I didn't just bribe you, officer.
Nope.
It may not be technically illegal under the Emergency Act, but still.
You're just helping. I don't want to talk
You're
about
right,
it.
man, that donations are permitted under the Emergency Act, and seemly as it may be, as long as they're properly logged with the precinct.
And I'll definitely
Which
do
you
that.
most certainly will do. Now, how else can I help the RCM today?
Oh, I've talked to-
besides supplementing its salaries.
I've talked to Everett.
You have?
Yeah.
How did you like Mr. Clare?
Yeah.
Finally, time to choose sides.
Oh no. Rainbow socialists. Yeah. You know what? 7 is most reasonable.
Of course, Detective. Excuse me for implying otherwise.
Yeah.
The RCM does not pick sides in this. I hope it doesn't come off any other way.
Hey, I've pleased Kim.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt verm myself. However, if you felt like discussing something...
Okay.
How could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another person's take? It's only natural. We would only be gossiping.
Intellectually speaking, it would be quite interesting to hear what she has to say about these things.
Yeah.
Tell her,
I guess.
She'll like you for it.
I don't need her to like me stuff. Just help me find my gun. Oh.
That's so helpful of him.
Oh, because it turned 8 o'clock, so our light came on.
The lieutenant looks at you, and he's able to contain the anger and
Unconventional police officers sometimes lose their guns. They then go around and tell people about this to gauge their reactions. It's all part of detective.
Nice. Good one.
Incredible. Simply incredible. And how is it going? Has this detecting produced a gun?
It's almost ready to be found soon.
Did he now? Well, then it should be any day now. Unless, of course, he's lying to you.
I bet he is.
Anyway, was there anything else you've heard?
No.
Perhaps he is.
Nope.
Of course, Detective. Should something come up later down the road? Until then,
Okay.
is there...
Go give Gart some of this money. Maybe I can do that task for Everart. I have to open that door. I'll do that, I think. I think it was over here. It was this door, I think.
This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn.
Yeah.
That's probably the door Everett mentioned. We still need to get the key.
Oh, manana. That's right. There's a guy on the stairs. Long walk around. I'll go to Manana, and then I'll pay Gart. And then I'll open that door. Oh, these lights are on. Very pretty. Manana, we're coming. Is this money right here? Move, Kim. Try to grab money. I opened the door. Why are they not?
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you?
You have a key.
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
Belong to a weasel.
Oh, say no more. I got you. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
Mm-hmm. Opening it for all the working men. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
a
so
cop.
the none of the above type, are you? I get it, I get it. I like to keep my distance too. But it doesn't matter. It's a good thing you're doing. Thanks. What
Okay.
you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse.
I know where it is.
That's behind the whirling in rags. That's
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
the janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter. None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
I guess. weasel person.
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
He means he's not going to tell you cause he doesn't know. But he will shoot his mouth off with you now that you're working for...
Okay. You know what? Is this guy still knocked out up here? Did give him a good spin kick. Oh, he's back up. Oh. I'm not gonna talk to him. What if he punches me back? Just every time those stairs, man. Let's go in here and pay Gart. Oh, I can't do that one. Oh, some activity in here. Are you still working on this stupid bird?
Can I help you?
About the money.
Yes. Have you got it?
Yeah.
Well?
Sorry for the
Great.
trouble.
Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. It's
Yeah.
good you paid before 9 p.m. or your
Ooh,
door would
close.
have been locked electronically. Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow.
20
I'll
for
take a
now.
room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
No. I wonder if I can open this door back here with my...
You
Tool?
see, a heavy steel door.
Try to
the door
push.
does not...
No, okay. Ooh, what's this? More money, thanks. All the people around here. I can't talk to any of them. I can talk to him. Oh, let's go open that door. I keep forgetting.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
Not now.
Oh, excuse me. Do you have something better to do than lust for sweet syrupy rum and lemonade?
Yeah, it
With
sounds
a twist
gross.
of lemon? Maybe lime. Maybe who cares? Just
Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. Go open that door. It was... no, it's around the backside. Right? Yeah. It was this way. Maybe he can tell me where my gun is. Also my badge. I need my badge.
this must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The
That's
leather
my ear.
upholstery is worn and rough against your jaw. You don't hear. In fact, it's oddly silent in the yard around you. No birds chirp. You try to
Unlock
be
it.
as silent as you can. It takes a bit of finally, the door unlocks with a small clack.
A small
Thoughts
clack.
race through your head.
Okay, great. What's this? Oh, not something I can get to yet. Okay. What do I have here? Open the apartment door. Still haven't got the body down. The ammonia just doesn't help. Ooh, maybe my last level up would help. I'll go have a look again. See, we can't get the body down.
There, he still is. looking
17.
right through you.
I feel like it was
with his
28
white eyes.
before. Was it not
The body
28
below
before?
is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. You
I
crack
did it.
open the ammonia ampoule and breathe in. The odor of death is still stronger. It's a spell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Do they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
Gross.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders.
I think this is going to
The
take some
cargo
time.
belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
I'm going to save it for next time, I think. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to save it here. Look, he stopped throwing stuff. I wonder why. Oh well. Next time we will see.